Today I'm going to be going through all the new units and putting them in a tier list on how good they are and if you should get them or not. In update 12 there are 5 new units. We've got Endeavor, Deku, Hawks, which is a heal unit, Shigaruko, I think that's how you say it, to be honest I don't really know, and also Bakugou. So I'm going to be listing all 5 of these. So starting off, I'm going to go ahead and do Endeavor. Now to be honest, I'm going to rate this at the top of this update. Endeavor is probably the best one. So before this update, Itochi was actually the best burn unit by quite a lot with a huge DPS and quite a big range. Now they both share the same current AoE, but Endeavor has a little bit less range but has higher damage and his burn is a little bit better, which makes Endeavor actually a better burn unit. So now Endeavor is the best burn unit inside of the game, meaning Endeavor is actually a must get in this new update. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and put Endeavor in S in this update. You guys are definitely going to need him. However, he is quite pricey, so he's pretty good in infinite modes. However, he's not too good in tournament, story modes and things like that. Moving on next, I've also got Deku here. Now I haven't evolved him, but I have been looking around at the evolved versions. I've been watching a lot of videos for this tier list, and I can say that Deku is absolutely trash. Well, he's not awful. I think he's just about a top 10 unit inside the game, but you should definitely not get him. Instead, you can get someone like Meliodas, which is a lot better in my opinion. Meliodas, I think, has a little bit higher DPS and also has that crit chance as well, which makes Meliodas actually a better pick than Deku. And they are also both a physical unit, which is why Meliodas is probably just a better pick. So honestly, Deku is not worth it. And Pride is also way better still. Pride or Escanor, whichever you want to call it, is probably still the best unit in the game. Way better than Deku. So yeah, honestly, you really don't need him. Now those are the units that I've got, but let's go into the next ones. So next we're going with Hawks, and honestly, Hawks is also awful. Now he is a physical heal unit, and we haven't got a physical heal unit in a while, but he's completely bad. In fact, Metal Knight and Golden Frazier are way better than him. The Battle Pass unit is only a little bit worse. So honestly, don't take Hawks. Hawks is completely useless. I kind of forgot to rank Deku, so I'm going to put Deku in high B. Definitely not A, just because there are so many picks above him. And for Hawks, because he's awful, he's also going to go low B, because honestly, why would you take him? Just take Metal Knight or Golden Frazier. However, he does have a crit chance like Hanj, and you can place 4 of him, so I guess that's pretty good. Next up, we're gonna go with Bakugou. Now, Bakugou is kind of interesting. It's kind of argue if he's better than Deku or not, and I would say he is. He's got a higher damage and DPS, I believe. That's why I'm gonna put Bakugou actually above Deku, and I'm gonna put Bakugou in A tier. Now, he's not quite an S because I generally don't think he's worth it still. Honestly, some people are saying Meliodas over him still, and again, Escanor is way better than them. So again, he's not really needed in this update. He's not like a must-have unit. Only Endeavor in this update is a must-have. So honestly, he is still pretty garbage as well, so that's why I'm gonna put him in A. Now, last up, we have the new unit, or the limited one, sorry. And you know, I'm not gonna pronounce it again because I'll probably butcher it. But yeah, this unit is actually very interesting because it has a unique ability. It's not like a clickable ability, but it actually has a weird damage type. I forgot what it's called, but it's kind of like a burn as well as a bleed. So it actually stops regeneration, but also kind of burns in a way. Honestly, I would actually recommend getting him just because we don't know if he's super good right now. He's definitely an A because he's got full AoE, does decent DPS. If you guys don't have any unique units, he's actually super good for the Infinity Castle because honestly, he doesn't have many weaknesses. He's just strong all round, which is why I'm going to put him in high A. I'm not going to put him in S or meta because I don't really know yet. He might be meta. He's a unique support unit, so maybe if you find a use for him, he's probably going to be the only good unit in that area. Honestly, that's why I'm putting him in high A. You could get him, but you don't have to. Again, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to say none of the new units are in top 5 except Endeavor. I think Endeavor's probably like 5th or something. But yeah, let me know if you would do any changes to this tier list. Yeah, I honestly think this is pretty accurate. And yeah, see you guys all in the next one.